But I actually want to know if there's any particular race or event that you're particularly really proud of.
Yeah, well, it's awesome you're training for a marathon. That's so, so exciting. And it's certainly nothing to, it's not a comparison thing, because some people 5 kilometers is a massive, massive effort. So yeah, my resume, I ran my first 100Ks when I was 15 and I'm 24 now. So it's 9 years of kind of being in the sport, and a lot of races, because I don't race all my races. Sometimes I just run races for training and for community and for fun. So for me, there's probably 3 races that really stand out, all for different reasons. So in 2012, running the Surf Coast Century, which was my first 100K with my dad. So we ran, the race rules were if you were under 18, you had to run side by side with a parent or guardian. So for 12 and a half hours, my dad and I ran side by side from sun up to sundown, and just had an amazing experience. He kind of coached me through what 100 kilometers can feel like. And we lifted each other up and when the other was down. So that was a really cool experience. And it left me wanting to continue being in this sport. I think if I'd done my first 100K by myself, I would have gone out too hard and blown up and walked in and been like, oh, this is hard. This is a long way. I don't want to do that again. My second probably highlight race was the Ultra Trail Australia. So another local race in Sydney, and it's in the Blue Mountains. It's 100 kilometers, and I ran it on my 21st birthday. And it's a race that I've always wanted to do. I ran it on my 18th, but it was kind of just a fun run just to see the course. And then on my 21st, I really wanted to win it. And I won it. I won it on a changed course, but it ended up finishing with 20 Ks out and 20 Ks back. And in that 20 Ks back, I ran through a lot of the field, and people stood aside on the trail and sang me happy birthday. So for the last 20 kilometers of this race, I had people singing. And then at the end of the finish line, I had, the whole corridor of supporters all cheering and wishing me happy birthday. My brother there and my dad and everyone. So it was an amazing, amazing day. And then my third probably highlight race would be the Western States in 2018. It was my first 100-mile race in America, so 160 kilometers. And it was just one of those days where I don't actually remember a whole lot about it. I was told that I was compared to being like a puppy who comes home for the first time, where you're just so excited and so happy and just running around everywhere. And I kind of, didn't have any expectations, but it blew out the water every expectation that I ever could have thought of. It was a dream day, and I finished third on what is the most historical 100-miler in the world.